local author Diane Alber is releasing her 8th children's book in the Never Lit A series. The latest one is called Never Lit a Unicorn, Wear a Tutu, and she's here to tell us the story behind the stories. Welcome.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
I'm so glad you're here because we're talking about books that were created for your kids, but also for you, because we're talking dyslexic and we see people scribble and it kind of frustrates those who don't understand it, and it frustrates those who are scribbling to help other people understand it. But these books right here are helping everyone understand them.
Yes, absolutely. And honestly, the way, especially the tutu was created, was super awesome because my daughter was actually helping me create it. She was only 5. And since I illustrate first and then tell the story second, I had her sitting next to me while I was drawing it, and she's like, "Mommy, add the bows, add the tutus," and I was like, or add the jewelry and the boots, and I was like, "You want to do what?" And because that wasn't even part of my vision at first, and I was telling her, I was like, "I need to know what else I can add to this unicorn," and she's like, "It needs bows, and it needs all this jewelry," and I was like, "Okay, that's a lot, but okay, let's do it." And so I would draw the really fancy. She goes, "The bows need to glitter, Mommy. Like, you need to make it really fancy." And I was like, okay. And so I didn't even know. Honestly, I'm creating this book for her because she loved tutus. We had every single color tutu. She was 5 years old. And I was like, you know what? I need a book that's tutu unicorn. So I went looking and there wasn't any. And I was like, that's so odd because a lot of girls that like tutus like unicorns.
And you got to mix them together.
So I thought, what a great story.
This is like a unicorn book. Let's talk about the series, because the series is very interesting too, because it's about scribbling. And you've actually created National Scribbling Day through this, on kind of like watching your children draw scribbling and make characters.
Right. I really support scribbling outside of the lines, especially when they're super young and they're still working on their hand-eye coordination and building the muscles in their hands. And so my daughter loved to scribble, and she loved to scribble outside the lines. And I was like, you know, it'd be really fun. And she was scribbling with her little unicorn propped up. And I was like, what a great story that, scribbling with her unicorn. And then at the time, we just got a puppy and a German Shepherd who loved to eat crayons. And so it kind of became full circle because I was like, oh, this would be great. This unicorn probably eats the crayons.
Oh my goodness.
And so that's kind of what happened. She thought, hey, I want my unicorn to scribble with me, but unicorns don't have hands. So she was like, so instead she would just eat the crayons first. And so she was like, well, how can I get this unicorn to scribble with me? And so that's when she tied it to her horn, and that's when the explosion of scribbles happened.
Oh my gosh.
And made this really colorful, amazing scribble mess. And so for National Scribble Day, we do celebrate unicorn scribbles by adding some glitter, using glitter crayons, and making this really amazing glitter extravaganza.
You started off doing a Kickstarter with these, and now it's bloomed into like thousands of books being sold. And what you love is that you have parents coming to you going, oh my goodness, this is what my daughter continues to read, or my son continues to read every night when we go to bed and everything. And that's the goal with these. And with Never Lit a Unicorn, Wear a Tutu, are you ready for the tutu blast? Everybody's going to be wearing a tutu.
I mean, I've already been through that phase where we have literally gone through every tutu, every color tutu. She was putting tutus on her dolls. Like, we got doll tutus, like, we have a ton of tutus, and I love tutus. I think they're great. She loved them. She would twirl in them all the time, and it was kind of her thing. So I'm not surprised if tutus go to the next level because they're already pretty fun.
I love it. Well, it is Don't Let a Unicorn Wear a Tutu, and also Don't Let a Unicorn Scribble. Information is right on the screen where you can find the books. Please go get them and enjoy. And I thank you for stopping in and saying this is really great.
Thank you so much.
So thank
I appreciate it.
All right, you want more information? Head on over to the CW7AZ.com.